The race session is at Autodrom Orkova Poton in Orkova Poton, Slovakia. Stevo Jair is P1. Longi is second. Gun 180 from Australia is P3. SMC 535 from Australia is P4. Lethal Fork 3 from Australia is P5 with 85 kilos. Speed Racer is 6th with 85 kilos. Etnik is P7. Twisted Vine from Australia is P8. XEXLX is 9th. Huggy is 10th with 85 kilos. Sticky is P11. Toby Saya from Australia is 12th. Exiled Reaper is P13 with 85 kilos. LPF 346 Commentary is 14th. Stevo Jair from Australia is P1. Race start. Etnik is 7th. LPF 346 Commentary entering the pits is 12th. Etnik is now 6th. Etnik is now P5. Twisted Vine is 6th. Sticky is 8th. Gun 180 is 9th. Gun 180 passed Sticky for P8. Lethal Fork 3 is P10. Lethal Fork 3 passed Sticky for P9. XEXLX is P12. XEXLX is now P11. Longi is P2. Toby Saya is 11th, 0.2 behind XEXLX. Huggy is 12th, 0.5 behind Toby Saya. Gun 180 is P7, 0.3 behind Twisted Vine. Toby Saya is P11, 0.2 ahead of Huggy. Gun 180 is 7th, 0.3 behind Twisted Vine. Twisted Vine is P6, 0.1 ahead of gun 180. Twisted Vine lost 6th to gun 180. Sticky entering the pits is P13. Lethal Fort 3 is 8th. Best lap is a 126.464. 0.964 off the fastest lap. Gun 180 on lap 3 is P6, 0.5 behind Edenik. Sticky exiting pits. Lethal Fort 3 is P8, 0.6 behind Twisted Vine.
Alright!
Gun 180 is 6th, 0.3 behind Edenik. Twisted Vine is 8th, 0.1 behind Lethal Fort 3. Lethal Fort 3 was 1.3 faster last lap. Edenik on lap 4 is P6, 0.4 behind gun 180. Twisted Vine is P8, 0.5 behind Edenik. Twisted Vine passed Edenik for P7. Edenik is P8, 0.4 behind Twisted Vine. Edenik was 1.1 faster last lap. Lethal Fort 3 is P6, 1.1 behind gun 180. Edenik entering the pits is P8. Toby Saya on lap 4 is P12, 0.8 behind Exiled Reaper. Toby Saya was 1.3 faster last lap. Edenik exiting pits. Toby Saya passed Exiled Reaper for 11th. Lethal Fort 3 is P6. Toby Saya on lap 5 is 11th, 1.1 behind Edenik. Toby Saya was 3.7 faster last lap. Speed Racer is P4, 0.7 behind SMC 535. Toby Saya is 11th, 0.7 behind Edenik. Lethal 43 is P6. Toby Saya from Australia is 11th, 0.5 behind XEXLX. Toby Saya passed XEXLX for P10. Huggy is P8. Huggy passed Twisted Vine for P7. Twisted Vine from Australia is P8 battling Huggy. Gun 180 is 5th, 0.4 ahead of Lethal 43. Lethal 43 is P6 with 85 kilos, 0.5 behind Gun 180. Speed Racer is P6, 0.3 behind Lethal 43. Gun 180 on lap 8 is 6th battling Speed Racer. Gun 180 is now 4th. Speed Racer is 5th, 0.4 behind Gun 180. Toby Saya is 11th, 0.5 behind XEXLX. Lethal 43 is 6th, 0.8 behind Speed Racer. Toby Saya is 11th, 0.5 behind XEXLX. Lethal 43 is P6, 0.5 behind Speed Racer. Speed Racer was 1.4 faster last lap. XEXLX is 11th, 0.1 behind Toby Saya. Toby Saya was 0.6 faster last lap. Lethal 43 is P6, 1.2 behind Speed Racer. Speed Racer is 5th, 1.2 behind Gun 180. Lethal 43 is P6, 1.0 behind Speed Racer. Gun 180 is P4, 1.6 behind SMC 535. Lethal 43 is 6th, 0.9 behind Speed Racer. Gun 180 is 4th, 0.9 behind SMC 535. Lethal 43 is P6, 0.9 behind Speed Racer. Lethal 43 was 0.6 faster last lap. Gun 180 on lap 11 is P4, 0.9 behind SMC 535. Lethal 43 is 6th, 0.5 behind Speed Racer. Gun 180 from Australia is P4, 0.7 behind SMC 535. Lethal 43 on lap 12 is P6, 0.7 behind Speed Racer. Speed Racer is P5. Best lap is a 1:27.072. 1.642 off the fastest lap. Speed Racer passed SMC 535 for P4. Lethal 43 is P6, 0.5 behind Speed Racer. Lethal 43 passed SMC 535 for P4. SMC 535 is 5th, 0.5 behind Lethal 43. Lethal 43 on lap 13 is P5 battling SMC 535. Lethal 43 passed SMC 535 for 4th. SMC 535 is P5, 0.3 behind Lethal 43. Exiled Reaper entering the pits is P13. Etonic is 9th, 0.7 behind Twisted Vine. Exiled Reaper exiting pits. Speed Racer is 7th, 0.8 behind Huggy. SMC 535 is 5th, 0.8 behind Lethal 43. Etonic is 9th, 0.5 behind Twisted Vine. SMC 535 is 5th, 0.5 behind Lethal 43. Etonic is 9th, 0.7 behind Twisted Vine. Speed Racer is P7, 1.2 behind Huggy. Etonic on lap 15 is 9th, 0.5 behind Twisted Vine. Speed Racer on lap 15 is 7th, 0.9 behind Huggy. SMC 535 entering the pits is 5th. Etonic is 9th, 0.5 behind Twisted Vine. Etonic passed Twisted Vine for P8. SMC 535 exiting pits. Speed Racer is P6, 0.9 behind Huggy. Etonic on lap 16 is P8, 1.0 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer on lap 16 is 6th, 0.5 behind Huggy. Etnik is P8, 1.4 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer is P6, 0.5 behind Huggy. Etnik is P8, 1.2 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer on lap 17 is 6th, 0.7 behind Huggy. Speed Racer was 0.6 faster last lap. Etnik is P8, 1.9 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer is P6, 1.0 behind Huggy. Etnik is 8th, 2.1 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer is P6, 0.7 behind Huggy. Huggy was 0.8 faster last lap. Etnik is 8th, 2.3 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer is P6, 1.2 behind Huggy. Etnik is 8th, 3.1 behind SMC 535. Speed Racer is P6, 0.5 behind Huggy. Etnik is P8, 3.3 behind SMC 535. Steve Jayer entering the pits is P1. XEXLX entering the pits is P10. Speed Racer is 6th, 0.7 behind Huggy. Steve Jayer exiting pits. XEXLX exiting pits. Steve Jayer is P4, 0.8 behind Lethal 43. Speed Racer is 6th, 0.5 behind Huggy. Steve Jayer from Australia is 4th, 0.4 behind Lethal 43. Speed Racer is P6, 0.6 behind Huggy. Steve Jayer is 4th. Speed Racer is P6, 0.8 behind Huggy. Steve Jayer is 4th, 0.4 behind Lethal 43. Twisted Vine entering the pits is 9th. Lethal 43 is P4. Best lap is a 1:26.354. 0.924 off the fastest lap. Twisted Vine exiting pits. Speed Racer is 6th, 0.9 behind Huggy. Lethal 43 entering the pits is P4. SMC 535 on lap 22 is 7th, 1.9 behind Speed Racer. Huggy entering the pits is P7. SMC 535 is now P6. SMC 535 is now P5. Steve Jayer is 3rd, 3.1 behind Gun 180. Lethal 43 exiting pits. SMC 535 is 5th, 1.2 behind Speed Racer. Huggy exiting pits. Stevo Jair is P3. Best lap is a 1:25.264. SMC 535 on lap 23 is 5th, 0.2 behind Speed Racer. SMC 535 was 2.6 faster last lap. Speed Racer entering the pits is P5. SMC 535 passed Speed Racer for P4. Tobisaya entering the pits is 12th. Stevo Jair on lap 24 is P3, 1.2 behind Gun 180. Speed Racer exiting pits. Longi entering the pits is first. Longi is P1. Tobisaya exiting pits. Twisted Vine is P8. Gun 180 entering the pits is third. Longi exiting pits. XEXLX is 12th. Gun 180 exiting pits. Lethal Fork 3 on lap 24 is P7, 2.9 behind Speed Racer. Speed Racer was 43.0 faster last lap. Gun 180 is third. Exiled Reaper is 13th. Lethal Fork 3 is 7th with 85 kilos, 1.3 behind Speed Racer. Etnik is 5th. Lethal Fork 3 on lap 25 is 7th, 0.5 behind Speed Racer. Tobisaya is P11. Lethal Fork 3 is P7, 0.1 behind Speed Racer. Lethal Fork 3 was 1.5 faster last lap. Lethal Fork 3 passed Speed Racer for P6. Speed Racer is 7th, 0.4 behind Lethal Fork 3. Sticky on lap 26 is 10th, 4.7 behind Huggy. Speed Racer is P7, 1.0 behind Lethal 43. XEXLX is 12th, 0.1 ahead of Exiled Reaper. Speed Racer is 7th with 85 kilos, 1.2 behind Lethal 43. Lethal 43 is 6th, 1.7 ahead of Speed Racer. Huggy is P9. Speed Racer is P7, 2.2 behind Lethal 43. Toby Saya is 11th. Speed Racer is P7, 2.8 behind Lethal 43. Longi is P2. Exiled Reaper is P12, 0.1 ahead of XEXLX. Speed Racer is P7, 3.1 behind Lethal 43. XEXLX is P13. Speed Racer is 7th, 4.0 behind Lethal 4.3. Sticky is 10th. Speed Racer is 7th with 85 kilos, 1.7 behind Lethal 4.3. Steve Ojayer is 1st. Speed Racer is P7, 1.7 behind Lethal 4.3. Etanek is P5. Speed Racer is 7th, 1.8 behind Lethal 4.3. Exiled Reaper is P12 with 85 kilos. Speed Racer is P7, 1.9 behind Lethal 4.3. XEXLX is 13th. Speed Racer is 7th, 2.2 behind Lethal 4.3. SMC 535 is 4th. Speed Racer on lap 33 is 7th, 2.3 behind Lethal 4-3. Huggy is P9. Speed Racer on lap 34 is P7, 2.5 behind Lethal 4-3. Gun 180 is P3. Speed Racer is P7, 2.6 behind Lethal 4-3. Gun 180 from Australia is P3. Speed Racer is 7th, 2.6 behind Lethal 4-3. Lethal 4-3 is P6, 2.9 ahead of Speed Racer. Speed Racer is 7th, 2.9 behind Lethal 4-3. Lethal 4-3 on lap 36 is 6th, 2.2 behind Etonic. Speed Racer is 7th, 3.4 behind Lethal 4-3. Lethal 4-3 is 6th, 0.7 behind Etonic. Exiled Reaper exiting pits. Speed Racer is P7 with 85 kilos, 3.7 behind Lethal Fort 3. Lethal Fort 3 was 0.7 faster last lap. Lethal Fort 3 is 6th, 0.4 behind Edenic. Speed Racer is P7, 2.7 behind Lethal Fort 3. Lethal Fort 3 is P6, 0.2 behind Edenic. Lethal Fort 3 passed Edenic for 5th. Edenic is 6th, 0.3 behind Lethal Fort 3. Speed Racer is 7th. Edenic is 6th, 0.5 ahead of Speed Racer. Speed Racer is P7, 0.3 behind Edenic. Speed Racer was 2.1 faster last lap. Edenic is P7 battling Speed Racer. Speed Racer is P6 with 85 kilos, 0.6 ahead of Edenic. Edenic is P7, 1.4 behind Speed Racer. The leader has just finished the race. Steve Ogier finished P1. Longi finished P2. Gun 180 finished 3rd. Twisted Vine finished 8th. Huggy finished P9. SMC 535 finished 4th. Sticky finished 10th. Lethal 43 finished 5th. Speed Racer finished P6. Etanik finished 7th. Toby Saya finished 11th. XEXLX is P13.